Want to learn about sales funnels for authors? More specifically, the 3 types of sales funnels I believe every Christian author should be using in their business? Well, sis, grab your pen and paper because I'm going to take you through it, sis. In this How to Write a Book and Make Money online series, I am so excited to take you through sales funnels for Christian authors. Hey, it's your girl, Steph Rodnez, founder and CEO of Godlywood Girl, creator of Godlywood Girl University TV, and my purpose in life is to create resources to help you step into your purpose as a faith-based author. So, to help you get started, make sure you grab my free Write Your eBook checklist. It's an incredible free download that's gonna give you the steps for how to get your first book done, and you'll be able to download it, print it out, fill it out, follow along with it to get that first ebook published. Click the link in the description box below to grab it now. And if you're ready to learn sales funnels for Christian authors specifically, the 3 types of sales funnels I believe every faith-based author should have in their business, grab your pen and paper, let's dive in. So the first type of sales funnel I believe every Christian author should have in their business is a lead generation funnel. A lead generation funnel. A lead generation funnel is exactly what it sounds like. It generates leads for your book business. So what does that look like for us, right? Well, if we're writing books, then our customers are people who read the types of books we write. So our lead generation funnel should be attracting the people who read the types of books we write. I recommend you do this with email marketing. You don't have to though. Lead generation works just as well with text message marketing. If you want to use some other platform like Facebook messaging, it works on all of them. The only reason why I recommend email marketing so strictly is because with emails, you can write a lot more in your emails, whereas text message marketing, you're limited to your character count. And then also with emails, you own your list. And if you do this on Facebook Messenger or an Instagram DM or something like that, you know, the social media platform owns your list and they can tell you whether or not you're allowed to contact your people. So I recommend doing this with email marketing. And what that looks like is you're going to create something called a lead magnet. A lead magnet is a free digital gift that you give to somebody in exchange for their email address. And you're going to create that digital gift. I recommend making it a micro book. So a micro book is an ebook that's about 30 pages or less. And it should solve a problem or track the person who has the problem you solve with your book business. So the reason why I recommend 30 pages or less is because you want somebody to just get a little sample. It's a little sample. It's like in the mall. If you have a restaurant and you want somebody to come eat your food, you don't give them the whole meal for free because then they're full and they're not going to come in your restaurant. You give them a little taste, a little bit of that chicken. That's good. Let me go in and get the rest of that plate. And now you made a sale. So that's why I recommend a micro book. And other people have used checklists or guides, but I think a micro book works the best for a book business because you know you're attracting somebody who likes books. If I give out a free checklist, then maybe that person doesn't really like to read. And so when I publish a book, they're not going to buy it. So that's why I recommend a micro book. If you need help creating a micro book, watch the Write Your eBook Accelerator on my Godlywood Girl University TV platform. I take you through creating a micro book step by step and self-publishing. And all you got to do is follow along with it and you'll have your micro book done. So once you create your lead magnet, that's going to be that micro book that attracts the person who has the problem you solve with your book business. You're going to set up what's called a squeeze page. This is a one-page website where somebody can put in their email address to get your micro book. And once you set up that squeeze page, you're going to go ahead and do social media marketing to promote that squeeze page to your potential book readers. Now, I recommend promoting it to the readers of your competition. I mean, really, they're not competition because when you are an author, I don't really believe there's competition. So if somebody likes to read fantasy books, they're going to read everybody's fantasy books. They're not going to only read yours, right? So I don't really think it's competition, but basically the other people who are writing in your niche, in your space, promote your book to their audience because you know that they actually read those books. And you can do that through ads, you can do that through fan pages or groups. You can do that by contacting the author directly and asking them to promote your book to their audience, whatever you want to do. So just promote that lead magnet to your potential book readers. And now you are building up a list of people to purchase your books once you write them. Everybody should have a lead generation funnel. The second type of sales funnel for Christian authors that I believe everybody needs to have is called a tripwire funnel. It's called a tripwire funnel. So a tripwire funnel is where you are going to sell your book with upsells. You're going to sell your book with upsells. So on the Tripwire page, you're going to create a beautiful sales letter for your book. You're going to have mock-up images of your book. You're going to have testimonials from your book readers. You're going to have a little sneak peek. Maybe you video yourself doing a book reading and you put the video on the page. Oh, that's a good idea. I'm going to do that for my books. Yeah, you want to have a beautiful page for your book, okay? One of the biggest mistakes we make as authors is we write our book, we spend all of our time and energy writing the book, but when we list the book for sale, we do nothing. We just put it for sale and we think people are just gonna guess that they need it. You need to pretend that you are your salesperson in an in-person networking event, and this is a stranger who has the problem you solve with your book, but you need to tell that stranger how your book solves their problem. That's what your sales page needs to do. Whatever you would say in person to that person, that's what your sales page needs to be saying, okay? That's how you sell your books. So your Tripwire page needs to be that sales page. If you have no clue how to set up a sales page, how to even write a sales letter, on the Godlywood Girl University TV platform, watch my Tripwire page masterclass. Watch my Tripwire page masterclass. You're gonna see the whole process from beginning to end. Just follow along. You'll have a beautiful sales page when you're done. So with the Tripwire funnel, here's why this funnel is so great. Because when you set it up and somebody purchases your book on that Tripwire page, on the very next page, offer another product. These are called upsells. When you're selling only a book, it is very difficult to get to a six-figure business in a year. Trust me, I know. But when you pair your book with, let's say, an online course, or a master class, or a coaching program, or a t-shirt, or a journal, or an audiobook version, or a workbook, whatever it is, when you pair your book with a higher priced product, it is much easier to get to six figures in a year. So let's say I have my book, I put it on my Tripwire page, and on the very next page, I sell the $497 course version of my book. So in the book, I teach you this formula, yes, but if you are a visual learner and you want to see me do each of the steps, purchase my $497 course. Now it's much easier for me to get to six figures in a year than if I were only selling a $10 book. So when your Tripwire page is presented, when somebody enters in their credit card information, on the very next page, present an upsell. This allows your business to hit six figures much faster. Every author should have a funnel for their book. Every single author. And you don't have to only have one upsell. So they can purchase your book, and on the very next page, purchase your course. On the very next page, you can say, by the way, I also have a coaching program. If you want to watch the course and also have me hold you accountable every single week, we do a Zoom check-in, purchase here, $997. You see how that works? You just stack the offers. And it's much easier to be able to hit your income goals, and at the same time, you're serving your audience how they want to be served. There's a percentage of every single reader who wants to not only read your book, but also see you do the steps and also have you hold their hand. And so now you are offering all of those to your customer. You can do that through a Tripwire funnel. And the third type of sales funnel for Christian authors, I think every single faith-based author should have, is a profit maximizer funnel. A profit maximizer funnel. What is a profit maximizer? It is a product that you sell that is at least $1,000. I know. You're like, I can't sell a $1,000 product. Yes, you can, okay? Now, here's why I recommend that you do. First of all, the more money you make, sis, the more mission you can do in your community. God purposed you to be an entrepreneur so you can make money to do the mission. That is why. Our church pastors shouldn't be having to work 2, 3, 4 jobs just to get up and teach the word of God in their communities. That's not their job. Their only job should be to teach the word of God. Us as the entrepreneurs, we should be funding the church so that the pastor doesn't have to work 3, 4 jobs. The more money you make, the more mission you can do. So when you have a profit maximizer in your business, you are able to make not just 6 figures, but multiple 6 figures, maybe even 7. Maybe even 8. Why not? The sky is the limit when you have a profit maximizer. So here's how a profit maximizer funnel works. Typically, because it's at least $1,000 product, you're gonna have something called a webinar. So a webinar is a free 60-minute class you're gonna teach. You're gonna give people a clear solution to a clear problem, and at the very end, you're gonna pitch your profit maximizer. So the funnel that you're gonna set up, the webinar is the lead magnet, and then on the very next page after they watch it is the Tripwire page, the sales page, and that is going to be your profit maximizer. So this can be anything you want it to be. People sell online courses for over $1,000. People sell coaching programs for over $1,000. Retreats, conferences, getaways, whatever you want it to be. I once had a client who sold a book for $1,000. So whatever you want it to be, just have a profit maximizer in place. It takes 100 sales of a $1,000 product to make $100,000 in a year. The math is just mathing. Now, if you don't know how to create a profit maximizer on the Godlywood Girl University TV platform, check out the product creation toolkit. I show you several types: VIP days, I show you group coaching programs, master classes. There's a lot of great resources on there to help you be able to do this. So just check out the product creation toolkit and follow my template. So that's it for this episode of my How to Write a Book and Make Money Online series, where we went over 3 types of sales funnels I believe every Christian author needs to have. If you don't know how to build a sales funnel at all, get into Godlywood Girl University TV. It's my online e-learning platform where I have hundreds of video resources to help you step into your purpose as a Christian author. I've got the School of Business that teaches you all about sales funnels, how to build sales funnels. You're going to watch me build a sales funnel live. I also have the product creation toolkit that shows you how to create products, the marketing and traffic toolkit that shows you how to do marketing, virtual events that shows you all my master classes and webinars. Girl, there's a lot in GGU TV. So to get started, go to purposelegend.com/School of Business. Use discount code YouTube at checkout to get 50% off your first month on the platform. Thanks so much for joining me for this video, and God willing, I'll see you in the next one.